Hey everybody, welcome to Wacky Wednesday 19 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and today we're going to be doing something interesting. You might see that this is a pretty big event. There's 230 people in it so far, and over here in the description we see Magic Online Judge Open Donner. So I think I've probably mentioned this, but I'm a level 1 judge, and every year Wizards does a Magic Online Judge Open, where every current judge can sign up for a free sealed event. It's Phantom, so we don't get to keep the cards, but we do get prizes for playing. I believe this time around we get a cons pack for every win, and I think there's a foil promo if you go 4-0, but I can't remember that offhand. But what format is it? Well, you might see up here, it's VMA times 6. It is Vintage Masters Sealed, so I've never played this. I've done that one Vintage Masters draft, and that's about it. So it should be interesting. I feel pretty confident with sealed in general. My fundamental sealed skills are decent, so I should be able to translate them over to this format. But it could be interesting, but it'll be fun. I'll be playing completely with other judges. Only judges are allowed to join into this event, and you have to pre-register. So yeah, we're going to get our sealed pool in about 10 seconds here, so hopefully we see some good stuff. Some Moxes, some Black Lotuses. Unlikely. Those are the hyper mythics, but we could get some good stuff. But let's see what we get. There we go. So what did we get? What are our rares? Sort by rarity. Ooh, we did get a Mox Emerald, so that's good. We got a Baleful Force, 5 black. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and lose a life for a 7/7. That's pretty hard to cast. Edric Spymaster, whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may draw a card. I would, of course, be the controller of my creatures. Or wait, sorry. Oh, right, that's a commander card. So yeah, it's just going to be me drawing cards in this format. Goblin Pile Driver, Pro Blue, 1/2. Whenever it attacks, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn for each other attacking goblin. Plea for Power is a will of the council, so we vote. Timer Knowledge. So basically, I get to choose what's going to happen here. It's going to be draw 3 cards, because even if I vote for time, my opponent probably won't vote for time. So yeah, it's draw 3 cards for 4. Not that great. Reign of the Pit, 4 black. Each player sacks a creature. Put an XX black demon creature with flying onto the battlefield where X is the total power of the creature sacrificed this way. Pretty decent. Smokestack, of course. Starstorm, red X. Starstorm deals X damage to each creature. And cycling 3, pretty good. So some good red stuff there. Some okay green with the Edric, which goes with Mox Emerald, and Smokestack. So let's go by color, and let's start getting the good cards down. Benevolent Bodyguard, 1/1, sack it. Swords to Plowshares, yep. Benelish Trapper, pale white, tap target creature, that's decent. Tappers are good. Brilliant Halo, we played against that yesterday, or my yesterday when I did the Urza Saga draft. Wasn't a big fan of it. Phantom Nomad is a 0/0. It's a 2/2 when it comes into play with 2 counters. If damage would be dealt, prevent that damage removed, +1/+1. That's alright. Soltari Emissary can give Shadow. That seems decent. Let's sort this by color. Stoic Champion. Whenever a player cycles a card, gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Choose color, creatures gain, that's decent. Devout Witness. Discard a card, Exile target non-white attacking creature. That seems decent. Mistmoon Griffin, when Mistmoon Griffin dies, exile Mistmoon Griffin, then return the top creature card of your graveyard to the battlefield. That seems okay-ish. As long as 7 or more creatures, it becomes a 3/5 flyer. That seems good. Battle Screech, put 2 1/1 white birds. That's okay. So white doesn't seem that powerful outside of really swords. Blue, we've got Brainstorm, Obsessive Search, Aquamoeba, discard a card, switch the power and toughness. Mana War is good. Rescind, return target permanent to its owner's hand, cycling. Seems alright. Choking Tethers, tap up to 4 target creatures. Plea for Power. Repel, put target creature on top of its owner's library. So a whole lot of bounce. Thalicos Drifters, discard a card, they get Shadow till end of turn. Scrivener is instant only to your hand. Killer Whale is good. Power Sync's good. Blue seems a little bit weak as well. Let's go over to the green since we do have a Mox Emerald. Basking Root Walla, quite good. Fine Torn Elves, good. Armor of Thorns is okay. I don't know if I need 3 of them plus a foil, or 2 plus a foil one. Brindle Shoat, when it dies, put a 3/3 boar. That's okay. Nature's Lore. Search your library for a forest, put it in the battlefield, shuffle your library. Tangle, prevent all combat damage that we dealt this turn. Each attacking creature doesn't on tap. That's alright. Tribute to the Wild, each opponent sacrifices an artifact or enchantment. Elephant Guide, enchanted creature gets +3/+3. When that creature dies, get a 3/3 elephant. Seems okay. Yavimaya Elder. When it dies, you can search for up to 2 basic lands, reveal them, put them into your hand, and you can sack it to draw a card, and then do the 2 things. That's alright. Krosan Voreen, Provoke. So when this creature attacks, you may have target creature defending player controls on tap and block it if able, and it can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Seems okay. Sudden Strength. It's fairly expensive for what it does. Elvish Aberration, we've got 2 of them. So we could try to ramp into that, and then it could pay for other stuff. Maybe 1 of them. What do we got in red? Starstorm's good. Fire Blast is good. Chartooth Cougar. Mountain Cycling, Fire Breathing, 4/4 for 6. Goblin Commando. That's alright. Beetleback Chief is goblins, so goblins seem alright. We've got Goblin Pile Driver too. Flametongue Kavu, yes. Goblin Matron, we can actually use it this time. Kindle does X damage to our creature player where X is 2 plus the number, so it's shock for 1 more than shock. And then the second one is Searing Spear. Seems alright. Goblin Pile Driver. Spark Spray is 1 to target creature or player. Seems weak. Reckless Charge. Orcish Lumberjack. Well, I like the red. I definitely like the red. What's the black look like? Paralyze. So it's Singing Bell Strike, except for 4 instead of 6. Putrid Imp would be good if we had some sort of reanimation plan. We've got Reanimate. I don't know if there's a whole lot of really good reanimation targets yet that I've seen so far, though. Fallen Ascari is good. Mesmeric Fiend is alright. Nightscape Familiar. Blue spells and red spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Regenerate it. Well, if I get 2, it could go with my red. Dothy Mercenary, Shadow, with kind of black fire breathing. That's alright. Expunge is good. We played with that in Urza Saga. Death's Head Buzzard. When it dies, all creatures get -1/-1. Kezadrix, the scary rabbit beast. First strike 4/4. Beginning of your upkeep, your opponent controls no creatures. It deals 4 damage to you. Urborg Uprising. Reign of the Pit is kind of cool. I think maybe red, green. What are our gold cards over here? We've got green, blue. We've got Fires of Yavimaya. Creatures you control get haste. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Not much else going on over here. It's Ivory Tower. Beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life, where X is the number of cards in your hand -4. So I really like the red. Do I like the green enough to go green just because I have Mox Emerald? Or do I want to push some of this black? I guess I could reanimate. Reanimate is pay life. You pay life equal to its converted mana cost. So that'd be 8 life. And then I'd be going 1 damage a turn. Well, were we to go black, we'd play that. And if we were to go black-red, we'd play those. And I guess we'd play that. I think I like the green a little bit more than the red or the black. What about red-blue? We've got Prophetic Bolt. Prophetic Bolt deals 4 damage to target creature or player. Look at the top 4 cards. Put one of those in your hand, the rest in the bottom. That's decent. And then we could even splash green for Edric. Is there more blue that I would play? Scrivener would get me back Starstorm, Fire Blast, a Kindle, Power Sink, a Rescind, a Brainstorm. It would get me back a fair bit, so we'd play 1. Drifters, we could play. I wouldn't terribly want to. No, I think it's going to be red-green. And then we'll think about splashes. So that's 18 playables. We're going to need some more. I don't think we're a smokestack deck. I don't think we are. So 12 creatures. We're going to need some more. Let's check the curve. Orcish Lumberjack. 1/1 for 1. Sack a forest. Add 3 mana in any combination of red and or green into the pool. Chartooth Cougar. Pretty expensive, but we could mountain cycle it if we need to. It's still only 13 creatures. What do we have? We have Tranquil Thickets. Oh, those are the set. I was thinking of Vivid whatchamacallit. Scabland, red or white. White or black. I'd like to splash for Edric, but it could be difficult. That just gets me a forest. Well, if I splash blue, I could splash for Edric and for Prophetic Bolt. Seems a little bit iffy, though. Now let's put Edric in. Puts me up to 14 creatures, and I still need 3 more playables. I don't really want to play that Lumberjack. I'll play the combat trick. I don't want to play another Elvish Aberration. Is there any other blue that I could reasonably splash for? Not terribly. I guess I'm kind of the burn deck. Or I have a burn sub-theme of sorts. Target creature gets +3/+0. Gains haste till end of turn. Do I play Fires of Yavimaya? Maybe I do. I'd really like 1 more creature, though. Preferably a 3-drop. Maybe I just want to play Tangle. I don't think I do, though. If I had somebody with Hexproof, I'd play another Armor of Thorns. I don't think smoke stacking them out would work. And I'm not at all experienced with using smokestacks, so I don't necessarily want to risk that. Really don't want to play another... Well, I guess I could forced cycle it if I needed to. Force cycling puts into your hand, yeah? Yeah. Ugh. Well, I guess I'll play a second one. Why not? So Mox Emerald's going to be one of our lands. We'll play a Tranquil Thicket. Will we play both Tranquil Thickets? We could play Scabland. Splash for white. Splash for swords. Where'd swords go? There it is. Put in swords instead of sudden strength. Yeah, let's do that. So Scabland's going to be in. And so with that Mox Emerald, so what do I have? I have get rid of those. So I have, so I have 23 cards. The Mox Emerald counts as a land. Yeah. So Tranquil Thicket, Scabland, add basics. I don't want the plains. I'm just going to splash that off the Scabland. I do want an island. It's kind of strange that it just didn't bother to give me an island for Edric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's cut one more mountain for one more island. Because I'd really like Edric down. Swords can be later game, but Edric I'd like to have on turn 3. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, so there we go. Red-green deck. Vintage Masters sealed. We'll see how it goes. Judges are an interesting group. Some judges don't even play Magic that often because they judge so often. So there could be a real mix of players in this tournament. So we, could be stomped. We could stomp some people. Who knows what could happen? Something's up here. It didn't give us the full amount of lands. 15, 16 lands. So we do need one more. So I think I can pop another mountain back in. Let me just take all these out. What did it do? Did it get confused with the Mox? Add basics. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so it's only giving me 15 lands for some reason. So ditch the plains, 2 of those. So yeah, I guess we don't even need to take away a mountain. And that should give us 40. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 green sources, 8 red sources. Yeah, that seems good. So we'll submit this, and I will see you guys for round 1, where hopefully we don't do too miserably. So I'll see you guys for that.